So we have yet another tease about Vanguard, and this time we actually get a full trailer drop as well as an event being announced. So let's watch this trailer, take a little look at it, and take a peek at what we got here. Now what we're going to notice is there are 4 different campaigns we're going to look through here. There's going to be one for the female Russian antagonist. I believe there's one for a New Zealand officer. See the face in the right side of that. A British officer, and more than likely an American soldier. Pretty basic across the board like they always do, but they're always pretty good stories. But again, as we notice as we're panning over, we're seeing this face in the middle of the screen. It's well done artistry, great cinematography, just really well done in general. But of course, we're looking at, you know, Maryville. Is that what that says? Either way, I mean, we're probably going to be hitting the most basic of the fights, most basic of the theaters. This looks like Black Forest, but they've been teasing a lot of Pacific, so we'll see what happens with that. There's a Sten right there. Here, again, we have what looks more like Pacific Theater type things. Corsair, is that what that is? Ammo strewn about. And our, assuming, pilot character that we're going to take over for this mission. Really, there's not a lot to know from this. There's a lot of leaks out there that we could dive into, but honestly, I'm trying to kind of avoid a lot of leaks on this game. Because as we see here, these are the main characters for the storyline, or so we're thinking at this point. Very interesting to see that they are taking actual historical accuracy. People say what they want. Russian snipers were female more often than not, and they did extremely well with what they did. Hoping that World War II Vanguard is a good replacement for World at War. Let's be honest, World War II was just not great, but it's Sledgehammer games, so it should be a pretty interesting time. But let's take a look at a couple other things as well on this whole event. So a shout out to Modern Warzone here. They basically the ones that put this together on Twitter that I saw, so here's the tweet for that. If you're interested in following them, absolutely do so. They put out fantastic content on Twitter all the time for Call of Duty related stuff. So what we're going to see here is new weapon and knife. So the new knife is going to be right here, most likely. And we see the RPD scan right here on the left side of the screen. The weapon charm, it looks like. Watch timepiece, more than likely that's a cane. And the motorcycle skin right there. This looks to be a World War II version map of Verdansk, which makes me wonder, are we getting just a World War II version of Verdansk for the next map update? It looks like here's stadium, downtown, farmland, prisons down here. It's very, very possible that we get a World War II version of Verdansk when all this comes to a head. Or they're choosing it to kind of push us this way. Now, there have been mention about armored train event going on with this for a long time. I believe Ghost of Hope or something like that was one of the leakers of that. But they've been absolutely on fire lately over Cheeseburger Boys. So if you're interested in leaks, go ahead and check that stuff out. But again, I'm going to try to avoid as much as I possibly can. And this is what we know. But if this video was interesting to you guys, give it a like. If you're like me, give me a subscribe. Have a good one, guys. I'll see you around.